Hare Krishna. Welcoming you all to the 18 days course of Bhagavad Gita. This is a level 1 course. So after this, we have level 2, level 3, and this is a very basic level in which on each day you will be learning about one chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we can't go in the deep study of Bhagavad Gita, just superficially we can learn. And all this we are learning from ISKCON Mangalore. There we have a deity is Sri Radha Govinda, and we have come to that temple virtually. So let us pray. Let us pray that all the whatever we are learning from this Bhagavad Gita course, when especially in each shloka will give us some guidance how to live life and how not to live life. How not to take up. There are many things which we are not supposed to adhere to, which we are not supposed to take it as a rule and all. So that also we will learn in each chapter. So once I'll just say, you people have not did that Mahamantra, no? So I'll say 18 times. You all can say it on mute, and then we'll start the class, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, so that is our Maha Mantra. And then we'll go to Pranati. In case if anybody wants to say Pranati, if you're very thorough with it, you can raise hand. I'll unlock you and then you can continue with Pranati. Now, new students or even our old devotees, whoever is here, they can also take part in this. Nobody's taking, and I'll continue. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitansha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namah Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yeah, this is Pranati. Pranati is saluting all Vaishnavas and Krishna, Radharani, and all Acharyas, Guru. So we start with Guru and other people. So we need to take everybody's blessing. Then only our, gadi chal padega. We put in a proper note here. So now we are in which class? You understand Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. This is the basic level. Then when you go to level 2, it will be called detailed study, or it will be learned in 18 weeks, like that. So not only Bhagavad Gita, you will be learning Ishopanishad, you will be learning Nectar of Instruction, you will be learning Nectar of Devotion. As many as this curriculum, we keep including, and you can keep learning that. So it will be in level 2, level 3, you will just learn. But Bhagavad Gita will be there till level 5. So it will be deep study we will be doing of Bhagavad Gita. Pura dissection karke, andar ka pura, everything you'll come to know. At the end of 5th level, there won't be anything left like which you won't know. So even the shlokas will be by hearted by that time. Okay, Hare Krishna. So, and we are in the 5th chapter, and the name of the title of the chapter is Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. So now you know, from 3rd chapter we have been doing this, and 3rd chapter and 5th chapter is somewhat similar. So you may think this is already done, so why we are doing again? It's been repeated again and again. Most of the shlokas are maybe different, the words are differently arranged, but the concept, the content will be similar. So based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, Abhaicharan Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So yesterday what did we learn? Jnana Yoga, history of Bhagavad Gita we saw. When it was told by Krishna to the Vivaswan, it is not like 5,000 years ago, Arjun ko bola, not so recent. It is very, very long back. It was so told to sun god Vivaswan, and he told to Manu, and Manu told to his son Ikshvaku, who was a king, and he told to his son. That way it went on and on and on. And in between, as if it looked as if the chain got broken, and it appeared as if Bhagavad Gita got lost. But it was not lost. It wasn't like, it wasn't there. It didn't get lost. It just appeared as if it was lost. So, and why did Krishna? So that is what is history of Bhagavad Gita we saw, and then history of all that Brahma also we saw. Too many calculations and all we saw. Then why did Krishna choose Arjuna to deliver the science of Bhagavad Gita? Simple. He was his devotee. He was his great friend. He never envied Krishna, though they both looked alike, as if they were cousins. So never like, he always had respect. Arjuna always respected Krishna. So there was no envious nature on anything. And he respected him because he knew Krishna was God. And he was a great devotee of Krishna and also a good friend. So he chose Arjuna to impart all this knowledge. Then when and why and how does Krishna appear? Why he comes to this world? Why he takes a form and he comes to? He takes any form, a fish form, a frog form, or a pig form, or a nara, half animal, half human form, and he takes many forms. He takes Krishna form also, a small baby form, and he comes, and for what he comes? To protect the devotees and to annihilate the miscreants or people who are not devoted. So, and he keeps appearing every millennium after millennium. Yada, yada, hi dharmasya. All these shlokas are all well known, right? Because we used to hear from TV serials and all that. So, and then last we saw 4 divisions of human society on the basis of guna and karma, on the basis of their nature, their character, and the work what they were doing. According to that, he had made the bifurcation. But now everything is gone haywire. A Kshatriya becomes a businessman becomes a Brahmin ka thing, he will be doing that and all. But earlier, this was made only to help each other. So in the whole society, everybody will be helping each other. And that is how Krishna had formed that society. Yeah. Now today, what are we going to say? See, Karma Sannyasa Yoga, Arjuna's confusion. Again, he gets confused. In the 3rd chapter also, he said, Ekam Vada, tell me only one word, what should I do? Because I get confused with all equivocal instruction, he said. So here also he says the same thing. Arjuna's confusion is what? Renounce work. For him, renounce work is what? To take Bhagwan's name, to do bhakti means he feels, oh, then I have to leave everything, like, just keep chanting and, on meditation without doing any other work. So that is renouncing all the work. That is what he thinks. So renounce work or work with devotion. Then, Krishna answers him, then performing Nishkama Karma Yoga. I think by now you people must be thorough with that yoga, Karma Yoga and Nishkama Karma Yoga. What is yoga means? To get united with Lord, united through mind, not exactly getting merged with Lord. No. That is Advaita philosophy. They talk about that. We don't believe in that. We always feel Krishna is a different entity. Even if you go to Goloka Vrindavan, you can find Krishna there. And even if when you go there, you will be serving the Lord. Here also you are serving the Lord. But there you can actually see the Lord and you'll be serving. So that is how we believe in Dvaita philosophy. So, and here yoga means what? By mind, you just get engrossed in the thought of Krishna and you do all your work. That is Karma Yoga. And Nishkama Karma Yoga is what? Entirely, whatever I'm doing, it is all for Krishna, to please him, and not for, even when you do japa or when you do any yajna, tapas and whatever you do, it is all an offering to you. That is how we have to do the action. Nishkama Karma Yoga. That will fetches, that frees one from bondage. What bondage? Punya karma and pap karma. Both things will not get affected. Both will not follow us, and will be freed from the bondage of punya and papa. No sinful activity, no pious activities also. Because pious activity, you get again reaction. Even sinful activity, you get reaction. Again, you go through that grind. Again, you come back and take a birth here. Our main motive is not to take birth in this Dukkhalayam Ashaswatam. This world is Dukkhalayam. Now you know what is Dukkha means, what Alayam means? A place where it is full of miseries only. And it is a Ashaswatam. It is not a permanent place. So it is a temporary place. We will get annihilated. So we need to go out of this. And then liberation by focusing on the Supreme. So how will you get liberated? Only by focusing on the Lord. And the peace formula. What is a peace formula? We'll see. There's one shloka is there. Nyatwamam shanti ruchati. So it gives like that. When you know that God is that, all that factors are given. When you know 100% confident that yes, this is true, then you get total, you will be at peace. No doubt, everything will be clear. You will have full confidence, faith in the Lord. So this is what we are seeing now. So chapter 2 is teaching about jnana. You know what is, just a quick recap. It was there, so I didn't want to delete it. So in first chapter, we didn't see anything much, only the arrangement of the, military, the people who were there, and the elephants in, horses, Akshavani, that name was given. So that is only the Shank name and all was given. So then in chapter 2, Krishna starts speaking. He's giving jnana. Jnana is what? The knowledge. The way you look at things is very much different. That is not the actual, knowledge. So I will tell you what is what. So Krishna teaches it. In the second chapter only it starts. Work through Buddhi Yoga. Use your intelligence and work. And then from that, what we learned, Arjuna became confused. Then he keeps getting confused, right? And the third chapter he's asking, jnana or renunciation or Buddhi Yoga. What is jnana you're getting? Renunciation. So you should not, he says, no, you don't expect anything. Karmanyavadika, we missed that shloka in this So karmanyavadika, do all your action without expecting any result. So that is what knowledge was given. And then now you're saying you do any action thinking of the Lord. So should I work or not to work? Should I renounce or should I work? So this is very simple terms he understands. So God has to take a lot more efforts to make him understand. He'll keep explaining it. Then that led to chapter 3. What should he do? Then here he heard about karma through jnana. Understand what is all these factors and all, and then work accordingly. Action in inaction, inaction in action. One sloka came that way. I hope you remember. What is inaction? When you do any action to please the Lord, that is inaction. Means an action will always attract opposite reaction. But when it is inaction, there is no opposite reaction. So, but action in inaction means what a person does in action, like he's trying to please the Lord, he does everything to please the Lord. Still, there's some small one speck he expects something. Oh, I'm doing all this. Whether all the people have come, oh, they didn't come. Oh, I had called him, he did not come. Oh, he disrespected me or something. This is just one example I'm saying. So what happens is, then it becomes action. You start expecting something, then same inaction becomes action. So action in inaction. That it just gets deviated. And inaction in action. So when you do all the karma, getting up early in the morning, you're going to work and do everything, or going to college or whatever you do. You're a retired person taking care of the children at home, grandchildren, or taking the provisions or everything. So you do everything, but with a motive of what? I'm doing as my duty. What am I going to carry with me? Is there any effect? Like, I'm doing everything. Oh, whether these people will be pleased with me or they will really honor me for doing all this. One day, if I'm not there to do all this, these people will learn that time. One day, if I'm not there, they will learn how the things will go on. No, he doesn't expect anything. So that is, he does all the action, but he is doing as a inaction. He doesn't expect anything. He does all the work, but he does in an inaction manner. So nothing follows him. No punya, no papa. So this is a little tricky. Again, you'll forget. Again, you'll keep, some slokas will come that will remind you. There are many tricky shlokas are there. Conclusion. What is the conclusion? Glorifying the transcendental knowledge. Yes. And what? Here is the last 1 minute. Stand and fight. Uttishta kaunteya. Uttishta means get up. And then get up and fight. Uttishta kaunteya, get up and then do your duty. Why fight? It is not meant for us, actually. It is meant for, he's telling Arjuna, because that is his duty to. He has come to the battlefield, so it is his duty to fight. So it is applicable to us also. Oh, so Lord is saying, get up, study. If you're a student, he's asking us indirectly, oh, I should do my studies. Or if you're in a workplace, do your work well. 100% you put your efforts, and whatever you're expecting, higher profile or anything you expect will come follow. Definitely it will follow. If not, at least you'll get a better job. At least your performance will show better. You will be, recognized that way. Anyway, so it all depends in what situation you're in. So take that as our, instruction to us. So now chapter 5, Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. Yes. So now what? For doing any action, what comes is first the thought. Even when you join this 18 days course, what came in your mind? A thought came. Oh, ऐसे कुछ मैंने WhatsApp में देखा था. What is this 18 days? 18 days Bhagavad Gita. I don't know ABCD of Bhagavad Gita. In 18 days, what am I going to do? Is it so very easy? Chalo, let me give a try. So what comes in your mind is the thought. And then what you did? You applied. You registered and you got entered into 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. or 6 a.m. or whatever. So that is the action you did. And then what happens? And this is really limited to that. So then you do like certain actions, this is only about Bhagavad Gita, I said. Then the thought comes in your mind, then you put it in action, then it becomes a habit. Whatever the action you do, you take, do good actions every day, that becomes a habit. Do it for 18 days now. See, for example, 18 days you have come. On the 19th day, I'm very sure at 3 o'clock, you'll feel restless. You'll feel, oh God, where is that class gone? I was so enjoying that class, So you look out for some avenue to, by the way, if this is just time pass class, okay. Still, you will want to have some class or some, deviation. Yes, I need some break. So that way. So that becomes a habit. And then it forms your character. and that becomes your destiny. This is applicable even for the ill actions also. Like, abominable action also. If the thought comes, like chori karna hai, usko marna hai, usko, you kill him or whatever. Some people are there doing all that. Not devotees. We are all very good people. But the thought comes, then he does it. So he acts on it, then keeps repeating. So that becomes his habit, and his character only becomes like that, and his destiny is determined with all his actions. So this is all given in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Also, all beings constantly making plans for the future. So this is the first thought comes in. So thoughts are manifested in actions. Repeated actions form habits. Habits make up our character. And character determines our destiny. This is very simple. And if at all you have heard this from some other source, definitely they have copied from Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is the source. And Bhagavad Gita mein jo bhi likha hai, it is all from the Vedas and Upanishads and all. Upanishad ka sar is that essence of Upanishad is given in Bhagavad Gita. So, but if you had heard this, because many it comes, so in the card and all they print and all that. Earlier and all in my young days and all, we used to have that birthday cards to be posted in, given and all that. That is how Diwali wishes and all, we used to buy a lot of cards and to post and all. I don't know what happened to those cards, and I have preserved it. But that business is down. Nobody is buying cards. I don't think. Yeah, still some people may be buying. But abhi sa WhatsApp and then forget also. It's got deleted also like that. But the old, the cards, old handwriting, it's such a memorable thing. I preserve all that. So I took that. So how to take steps in the right direction is described in 5th chapter. So you should know what is right, what is not right. We have to decide how with our intelligence. So this is described in 5th chapter. There are steps leading to further entanglement. Entanglement means what? Papa Punya and all that. It will be again rebirth and all that. in worldly complexities. So you get entangled because it is so attractive. All this Maya Shakti is so attractive. Unknowingly we fall prey to it. We won't even know we are going away from the Lord. We are going away from the spiritual path. Though we have taken determination is I'll start doing puja part from now onwards. We may think when you start that 18 days, but slowly you get driven away. So because of we are in that such world, you easily get carried away with the other glittering things, which will look more attractive than doing japa is so boring, you may think. But once you get the essence of it, once you get the taste of it, you'll always look forward to doing japa. And that is a guarantee I can give, because I have been training to L2 students also. Everybody, they're all into chanting, getting up early morning, doing chant. They're looking out for, when is next Ekadashi? The Ekadashi, immediately they will ask, when is I said, calculate 15 days later. 15 days plus 15 days you do, you'll come to know when is Ekadashi. They're looking out for when is Ekadashi, so that when we can fast and we can do a lot of japa. So many things are, going on. Everybody is enjoying in spiritual path. So I wish our batch, this batch also, because very honest and very devoted students have come. So I know you people will, further you will progress very well in spiritual path. Then there are steps leading to a life of liberation, freedom, and tranquility and peace. Oh, so quickly over. Oh, yeah, got out. Yeah, whoever wants to read shlokas, our old devotees, new devotees, please don't hesitate at all. Even if it is wrong, I'll make correction. Don't worry. But somewhere you have to open up. Today's what? We have come to 5th chapter. Now, abhi to purana ho gaya. No naya and all that. You can be free with me. I am very free with you. I feel like you are all part of my family. This ISKCON ka 3 p.m. family. Hare Krishna. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Sannyasa Yoga, Karma Sannyasa Yoga also you can say. Atha Panchamo Adhyayaha. 5th chapter we have come. Okay, if nobody is raising hand, I'll continue. Okay, I don't mind doing it, but I thought if I should give chance for others also to, recite. I should not own up saying that this is my class. I will only say nothing like that. Okay, Arjuna Vacha Sannyasam Karmanam Krishna Punaryogam Cha Samshasi Yashreya Etayor Ekam Tanme Bruhi Su Nishchitam. Arjuna said, oh Krishna, first of all, you asked me to renounce work. He's so confused. And then again, you recommend work with devotion. Now, will you kindly tell me definitely which of the two is more beneficial? He's becoming very, I'm getting confused. Just tell me what to do. He is not still convinced. So why he's saying that? He said, because Krishna says, do whatever action you do, think of me and do. So he thinks, Bhagwan ko dhyan karna hai means what? I have to sit in meditation. That is what we have been taught. There may be like, chalo, chalo, batti lagaya, do some, say some shlokas. So what you do, you leave all work and you sit in front of the Lord and you do all that shloka. That is what that is required. So that is how Arjuna is a very layman. He doesn't understand much. He asks, so that is how I'm supposed to. Yes, Soumya Mathaji. So from next, you want to recite, right? I'll give you a chance. So now will you kindly tell me, so because he is so confused, he kindly tell me one single thing, do this or don't do this. So that I will understand, which is more, you give me your instruction, which is more beneficial to me. Accordingly, you tell me and I will follow. Yeah, now Arjuna's confusion. What? Renounce work. For him, renounce work is like this. Go to hilltop or somewhere, don't eat food and all that, dadi, wadi and all that, and anthill has found on him, like that. Then he says, or work with devotion. Do any action with devotion. He is getting confused. Yeah. So now what Bhagavan says? Proper understanding of renunciation. So what is renunciation? He will make him understand. So what is it? He's saying, should I stop sowing the tree? Means what? Should I stop doing any action? Just think of you and sit. Should I do that? Or should I stop expecting the fruit? I should do all the work, but I should not expect the outcome, the result of that action. So Bhagavan bolte hain, you plant trees. That is your duty. If that is whatever is your duty, you continue doing your duty. But growing of trees and giving fruits, I will take care. How many fruits to give, how big quality, everything I will take care. Whether to give or no, that also I will decide. You just keep, do your duty. But I will decide what to give you. So I will take care of all that, giving fruits and all. But do it for me. That is more important. Not for expecting, when will I get? When will I get? No, just Ram Bharose will say, no, just do it. But do it in full 100% confidence, and God will decide when to give you, how much to give you, and all that. So, but do it for me, and I will take care of the fruits for you. I will decide how much to give you, when to give you, how to give you, everything he will take care. So you should, but the thing is, Sirki Prabhuji had said, no, the other day, 6 times he wrote, I think 6 times he said. But he didn't lose hope. He did it and he cracked it. So Bhagwan ko tha ki, or be, you keep doing it. A time will come when you're really, totally fully knowledgeable. Then only you can clear it. Though we felt in first attempt I should clear. Everybody doesn't get that. It's some luck for factor is also there. So you should never feel demotivated. This is what is taught here. Yeah, next is what? 5.2. Yes, Soumya, whether you want to read shlokas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Very nice, Mathaji.
ஏதாவது mistake இருந்தா
absolutely no problem. I'm there to guide you. And not that I'm very perfect. Whatever I know, I will guide you. Don't worry. Yes, continue, Mathaji.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sannyasa Karma Yogacha Nishayasaka Ravibhau Dayostu Karma Sannyasa Karma Yogo Vishishyate.
You want marks? You want to know your marks? 100. 100 out of 100.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So see that you had that apprehension. Should I do? Will it be okay? And all that. Now you this cleared. You did it very well. In fact, keep doing it. You will get polished. That accent. Now you have little accent of that. Some accent will be there. That you're not thorough. Once you get that confidence, you'll be coming out of that also.
Okay.
It's not that I'm perfect. Okay, again, I'm saying that I'm not perfect. But then, to my knowledge, to my understanding, you did it very well. Yes. Okay. So, what is the meaning of this? Personality of God had replied. God replies: the renunciation of work and work in devotion are both good for liberation. So there are people still who are going to that, that gufa mein baithte hain with all dadi bada and all. There are people who do meditation and do japa and all. They leave home and they go. Now you can find in Kumbh Mela and all, so many people come out from where all they come. So many people are in Chapat, Tapas and all that. I don't know from where they come out. And we have in South India that Tiruvannamalai and all, that place and all, Gufa and all, So caves. So people are there. that they are also doing this, whatever tapas they do to lead this path only, to reach the abode of Krishna. They are also doing that. But will that be advisable to all? If person like you and me, we people go there, by the time you reach there, oh, I reach safely, okay, don't worry about me. First call we'll have to give, or from there 100 calls will come. Have you reached safely? After that, did you eat food? Did you sleep well? Was there any discomfort? Sets up, be at home only. Sannyasa means you're not concerned about the family people or anything. No grama katha, nothing. It is only me and God. I'm going to think of him and he's going to take care of me. That's all. So what I'm not this body, I'm the soul. He will be in a different platform. We have still not reached that level. We have still not started. We are just in the basic level. So it is not advisable. So, but what Bhagavan is saying, both lead to the same, both good for liberation. Even those people are on the path of liberation. People who are at home doing prayers and doing all other work also, they are also on the path of liberation only. But of the two, working devotional service is better than renunciation of work. So God himself says, Krishna himself says, do devotional service, work in devotional service is better than taking renunciation and achieving that path. Because he knows our level of understanding and how strong we are. Yes, 5.3. Anybody else wants to read? Otherwise, let Soumya Mathaji keep reading. No problem. If you're comfortable, since your hand is still raised, so there may be some shlokas. If you're not confident, you can put your hand down, then I'll continue. If you're confident, please take up.
Okay. Nyeyah sa nitya sannyasi yona dveshtina kankshati nirdvento hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate.
Very nice, very nice. So one who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities, he is known to be always renowned. Simple. No need of going to a hilltop and not eating food. Then anthill is formed on you. You become another Valmiki and not necessary. Have a kamandalu and dadi and the saffron robe and all that mala and all that. Not necessary. You're at home, but you are detached from everything. You have no likes and dislikes. You're what? No, you don't hate anything. You don't desire anything. So that itself is like you're in a renounced state of life. Such a person free from all dualities. Dualities is what? Like, dislike. Somebody's honoring me, dishonoring me. So nothing. Hate. All that, love, hate, and all that. So such a person free from all dualities easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated. Oh, mighty armed Arjuna. Such person is living he is actually experienced the stage of after liberation, what he is going to live. The same life he is experiencing in this life itself. Yes. Yes, Hemanshu Prabhuji. Yes, 1 minute. Just change the screen. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. I'll just unmute you. Yeah. Please continue, Prabhuji.
Yoga yukta vishuddhatma vijitama jitendriya sarva bhutatma urvam apina lipyate.
Urban apina lipyate. I heard something else. And this is Vishuddhatma, because there is a line on the top of there. Vishuddhatma nahi. But confidently bolo, so you'll say, I think you lack little confidence. So that's why you made a slight, it's not a mistake. It's just a slip of your tongue. That's what I will take it. So we said Vishuddhatma Jitendriya. That way you should okay. But overall, nice. Very nice. So, full of confidence and acha bola apne. Yes. So you people can, even the others, whenever the verses come, you can take part. But in case you find some shlokas are not you're not comfortable, you can put your hand down, I will take it. Yes, so in this what he is saying, one who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and who controls his mind and senses, he is dear to everyone. So we should be like friendly to all and dear to all and all. So who becomes dear to all? One who works with devotion, who is, see, pure soul is everyone. We all are Satchitananda only. Bhagavan Satchitananda hai, so even we are also pure soul only, because we have come from there only. The soul doesn't get contaminated at all. Our body gets contaminated. We are fools. We do not know. We means as a body, we are unable to concentrate and do what is supposed to be done. But as a soul, it is always Satchitananda. And he who controls his mind and senses also is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. Naturally, when all are everybody likes him, naturally he will also like those people. No, why should he have enmity towards them? And though always working, he will be working as any professional, any work, any job he may be doing. Such a man is he never gets entangled. He never comes into the clutches of that punya papa and all that. He is always muktatma. So nice he will be. Yes, thank God. This is also, we had seen in third chapter. I said, no, third and fifth chapter is very similar. Yeah, Soumya Mathaji, please take. Hare Krishna.
Yat Sankhya Prapyate
5.10, Mathaji, 5.10. See on the
So-
screen. We are not covering all the shlokas, right? So only selected shlokas.
Okay.
Brahmani.
10. Okay. Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangyat sangyat sangat
Sangam. I'll say and you can repeat. Sangam tyaktva
sangyat yaktva
karoti yaha
Otiyah lipyate na sa papena badma patrami vambhasa.
See, you can say like that. Padma patram ibambas. I don't know which. I think you're referring a book, right? Some Sanskrit book or something. Sanskrit or Tamil book. You can see here. No, I've split it and I've given it here. Our Prabhupada books, no, when you buy as it is Bhagavad Gita as it is, you will find every word has been split up, and you will understand from the word itself. Padma, lotus, patram, leaf, ivambasa, like that. So you will remain like a lotus leaf, untouched by water. It will not get contaminated at all. Doesn't get wet, even the water falls on it. So one should be like that. This is what third chapter also, in the third chapter we learned. So one who performs his duty without attachment, surrendering the results unto the Supreme Lord, is unaffected by sinful action, as the lotus leaf is untouched by water. So we should not be expecting what is the outcome of my action. So in such as like this lotus leaf, we should remain like lotus leaf. So we should perform our duty without any attachment. Yeah, means it can be towards your family people, or for your job, for your studies. That means what? So is it okay if I fail? No, it's not like that. You have to pass. But outcome, you don't bother so much so that you don't get affected. Even if you get less marks, if he's, the ball is in his court, we say no. So he has to decide how much we'll get. And whatever he gives, I'm okay with it. That mentality we should have. Yeah. Yeah, this is also very, very important. Yes, Himanshu Naik Prabhuji. Can you read? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini
Brahmane, see,
Brahmane Gavihastini Sunikaiva Savapakaka Pandita Samadarshana
Shuni Chaiva Shwapakecha. That should have been there. Okay.
Suni Saiva
Pakecha. Yes. Panditaha Samadarshinaha. Yes. Okay, well tried, Prabhuji. Nice. So this is another important shloka. Out of so many shlokas, this is one of the important shlokas. Vidya Vinaya Sampanni, the one who is a learned Pandit. He sees a Brahmin, humble Brahmin. Gavi means cow. Hastini is elephant, and what else? Hastini, Shuni Chaiva, Swapakecha, Shuni, I think dog and the dog eater. Panditaha Samadarshina. There's such Pandit, you'll see everyone in the same platform. He will not see normally how we go. If you see one street dog, you get some tension. So you keep, just bored. I mean, just go. I mean, just try to take a pattar, the small, this small stone. Just, and the dog gets he just goes away because he feels, no, this man is going to hit me. So this is what, because we are scared of, it may bite. It is after all a street dog. It may bite. So we are scared of a street dog. The cow, when you see cow, from all the angle, you just put on your, they take Ashirvad or Namaskar and all. And when you see the other, yes, Brahmin, okay. But when you see that Chandala means all this, what people who are living in that, jungle and all, then you just, is smelling bad or whatever. You just avoid such people. And Hastini, naturally, you just be away from the tusker. And so we have a different approach to every, that form. But a Pandita, a Samadarshina, he sees everything in the same equal, what do you say? Samadarshina. Darshana is, he's seeing everyone as in the same level. Why? Because he's seeing in everyone there is a Paramatma who is residing in their heart. He's seeing Paramatma in dog, Paramatma in cow, and Paramatma in everywhere. So even in Chandala also, in that, the one who here is given as dog eater. So they eat anything because they're all not qualified, not they educated. They don't know what is life beyond that, jungle. So they live in jungle, they die there only. They don't know what is life beyond that. So, I mean, even Pandita will see them also as a good, at the same platform like others. So here the explanation is given. The humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater, that is outcast, because they see Paramatma being present in everyone's heart. So this is how we have to upgrade ourselves. So in this angle, we have, the mentality. If you see everybody like that, we'll never have any enmity. We'll see everybody like, our own friend. No, even if not friend, at least we will not have any enmity towards them. We will not fight with them. Yes, next is, Soumya Mathaji. Soumya Mathaji. Hare Krishna. Take a fast, Mathaji.
Adyantah Kaunteya.
Yehi samsparshaja. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga.
It is not here.
Pardon me?
In this book. Oh, okay. In the English line,
okay, but in Tamil also it will be written ye only, no, Mathaji?
Yeah, it is in the book in which I'm having, it is not there. Ye.
Ye only. So I said ye only. It is not you. You read something else, I think. Ye he. Try. Otherwise, I'll do it. Or you want me to say? You will repeat after me?
I will repeat.
Okay. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga.
Yehi samsparshaja bhoga.
Dukkayonaya evate.
Dukkayonaya evate.
Adi antavantah kaunteya.
Adi antavam kaunteya.
Nateshu ramate buddha.
Nateshu namate buddha.
There's some words will be, hard to pronounce. So so in this, what it says, an intelligent person does not take part in the source of misery, which are due to contact with the material senses. Anything with the material senses, with his eyes and everything, you see whatever is there in the material world. And if you're getting attracted to all these material things, it can be a human or a material, anything, a mobile or whatever, book or anything, then you're born, then the misery starts from there onwards. So which are due to contact with material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them. He does not enjoy in them. See, Kuchis Nayaliya, yes, you're very happy to get a mobile with high, what is the resolution or what, it's a picture pixel and all that. With next days or within a week, you find that, there's some great sale and, 50% slashed, same model, same everything. How you'll feel that 1 week ago, that happiness goes down. You'll think, oh, all these days I was waiting and just last week I purchased. I should have waited for 1 more week. I would have got it at a cheaper rate. So this is what in material world, nothing, we can never be satiated. We will never get permanent happiness. So as I said, as an example of mobile, or even if you buy something, it goes waste also. It just falls once and it goes, this goes and chips goes out and all that. So it has a beginning, it has an end also. And so the wise man does not get delight in them. He does. So if he gets something, okay, fine. He's not very much attracted to material things. So like the examples all you heard given, all this, that some fly, it is attracted towards the light. So it's through his eyes, it's very attracted. Go near it, gone. Because it's very hot. The bulb will be very hot. They die. The insects. They don't have much intelligence like us. We are all very intelligent, being a human being. Still, in spite of being a human form, we don't use our intelligence. We don't want to understand what is a fact, and that's why we downfall and we become another this lower species of life. The same way this elephant is caught, right? They make a big pit and they fill up with all, fruits. I don't know, some climbers and creepers will be there. It goes for, the tusk goes for, eating that. It falls in it. So it tastes, but it is interested in eating something, then it falls. This also, it tries to suck something, that honey, I think, yeah, takes honey, right? So that bee goes, to sucks the honey. So by the day ends, that flower gets closed because no sunrise, it just closes and it gets trapped. So it gets killed that way. Deer also, I think ears, no, it has some ear sharp hearing power. It gets trapped, and this out of food only. Again, he wants to he wants to eat something, so he gets some bait is put. He wants to eat. He forgets. He doesn't have so much intelligence. Carry barbar. Somebody is trying to capture us, so we should not get attracted to that. Whatever small fishes are, let me eat and be happy. No, he's trying to get something more. So, and what he gets caught and so this is what. So, but we being a human being, you should be aware of all this. This is what is Maya. So we should not get entrapped in this. And so the wise man does not delight in this material world, all the glitters, that he doesn't get attracted to that. Yeah. Yes, who is taking? Prabhuji, you're taking? Himanshu Prabhuji? Yeah, 5.23. Will it be okay? Because it seems a little hard.
I'll recite after you.
Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you. Shaknoti haivaya sodum.
Sanknoti hayyavah sodam.
Praksharira.
Praksharira.
Vimokshanat.
Vimokshanat.
Kama krodad.
Kama krodha.
Bhavam vegam.
Davam vegam.
Sayuktaha.
Sanyuktaha.
Sukhi naraha.
Sukhi naraha.
Who is Sukhi Nara? Nara means human. Sukhi. He'll be very happy. What is said in this? Before giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses, giving up this present body means before the death of this body, we are not going to die. Okay, we are all Atma. We are not going to die. But a body has to be, one fine day it has to die. So before leaving up this body, if he's able to tolerate all these urges, good, mobile or good music to hear or good cereal, good land to purchase, or good something good, we should pause this. You get mad for all these materialistic things. When if you can tolerate those urges of material senses and check the force of desire and anger, keep a check on it. On that desire, the more you get desire, ting ting ting, your alarm should go. Oh no, you're going deviated from the spiritual path. So once you get attracted, you go there only. Then we had that shloka 2 days back. The attraction starts from liking. Then you have too much of liking, lust, and then all it goes to such a level that even little disappointment, then you become mad and you get angry and you lose your intelligence, you lose your every 2 shlokas continuously we saw. So, and what again, you fall back to the same old square again. You do papa and all. So we should be very careful, and we should try to tolerate your material senses and check on the forces of desire and anger also. And such a person is well placed, well situated, and is happy in this world. So we must be taking before the end of our means, or start practicing from today, not to get angry. Only when you start expecting, you get anger. If you don't see, somewhere I read when I was working, the boss used to get very angry. So he used to throw the file. If he's not happy with the whatever, calculation or whatever, he gets angry and he just throws. He used to do that. So it shows only his inability. Instead, what he should be guiding that staff. No, aisa nahi baba, do it like this. He should have guided. What he gets because he had some expectation. That expectation is not met. And some other figure is shown to him in accounts department. I wasn't. For ladies and all, he never to throw things and all, only for men. Full liberty for them to trash them. So just because that figures are not matching with his expectation, he gets angry. Instead, he can give some solution. Just try again. Do it properly. He could have guided. So it is only your inability. That shows you. Anger means what? It shows your inability to handle the situation. So that long back, I learned that. So Anger is not going to help us. It will deteriorate. So, and he's such a person who can tolerate the desire and anger. He is well situated and is happy in this world. He will be always remain happy. Now, what is this? And how long do you have to tolerate? Now, that big question comes, no? I can't keep on tolerating people, no? People are all nuisance, such a odd personalities we always come across. How can we tolerate such people? So, how can we tolerate the pushing of the senses? So until when one must tolerate the question is given. Until when one must tolerate the urges of the senses? Until the death of the body. Simple answer. So when the body will die, we do not know. It can be next moment or next 1 hour or maybe next year, maybe after 10 years or maybe after 100 years. We do not know. But till that time, you have to keep on tolerating the urges of the senses. Where one gets that strength to tolerate the sensual urges? How do you get that strength? By focusing his happiness, activities, and goals inward. Inward means what? Towards the Lord, towards the, I'm after all this body. This body is going to deteriorate. So let me not give importance to this body so much. I am the Atma. By mistake, we have fallen in this material world. We should try our best to go out of this material world and go back to our Godhead, our house. We need to go back. So he has to do what? Find internal happiness. Happiness, what? Focusing his happiness internally, activities and everything to find his goal, which is to reach the supreme abode. Then he engages in purifying his external activities by working for the benefits of others. Yeah. So when one gets a strength to tolerate this, where one gets strength to tolerate the sensual urges by focusing his happiness, activities, and goes inward, he engages in purifying his external activities by working for the benefit of others. So not for the happiness, I will always see to it that others are also happy along with me. And then one is assured liberation. So not only others means actually Lord, not for other human being. It's for to keep our Lord happy, we should do all this puja, tapas, and japa and all that. And then you're assured of liberation. With this assuring liberation, so many shlokas it comes. So this is from 5.24 to 26. Okay. Yeah, who else? Yeah, Mathaji has to read, no? Right. Yes. Mathaji can read. Labhante Brahma Nirvanam. It's simple only. You can read.
I can read, ma'am. Na padikalama.
Padingo. I told you, no? You can read. Mataji, only one Mataji is raised hand. So no competition.
Okay. Labhante Brahma Nirvanam Rishayah Shri Almashaha Chinnadvaitha Edatmanaha Sarva Bhutha Hiterataha.
There is I don't know which book you're seeing. If you see the screen, there is a line above that A, so you have to elongate.
Okay.
If you don't have we don't have. Only in Indian languages we have all that lipi. Okay, so it is easy to learn that. But in English we have to use that line, dot, all that. Hare Krishna. But nicely read, Mataji. It's a simple shloka. Whatever. Those who are beyond the dualities that arise from the doubts, whose minds are engaged within, who are always busy working for the welfare of all living beings, and who are free from all sins, achieve liberation in the Supreme. Yes. So duality is what? Likes, dislikes, what? And then honor, dishonor. I can remember only these two. There are plenty. It's going to come in another chapter. And then what? Sukha dukkha, you get happiness and displeasure, pleasure and displeasure and all this. So you should be out of all the domains. Take everything under equal. Samadarshinaha, we read, no, that you should always be balanced. Nothing is affecting me. It's like a roller coaster. A day you get very good things and all, at the time will come when I have to come down and see the down part also. So people who are seeing the bad days, they should always think a good day will come to me. So let me not get disappointed. So he will also see the good day. So it will keep rotating that way. So he should not get affected with the dualities. So people who are beyond the dualities that arise from doubts, whose minds are engaged within. Minds are engaged within is true. Who are we? A self. Who are mine? Then who are always busy working for the welfare of all living beings. It's written. Actually, we are not supposed to harm any living beings. And in Bhagavad Gita, it's written, this what, when you don't harm others, it is like, what is that? Forget that word. What is that? Anyway, I'll come. I forgot the word. Anyway, I forgot that word. So it is like you have to make others also in the spiritual path. If you don't do that, then you're harming others. If you make them, enjoy this worldly attractions are there. So you enjoy that. If you make them, it is as good as you're harming others. So you should be harmless. How you have to be harmless? You should train them to take up your spiritual path. Violence, oh God, the simple word I was trying to, non-violence. Yeah, non-violence. So how to practice non-violence? By making others to take the path of spiritual. If you're not doing that, then it's as good as you're on the path of violence. You're violating, you're doing violence to that other human being. So this I learned just recently. So I was saying, oh, is this okay? Who are always busy working for the welfare. So we should always try to help others and or living being. Help others, not human being. Any, you have compassionate nature to all the even right from the ants. And so naturally, what you will stop immediately, you'll have to stop eating non-veg. If you have that compassionate nature, naturally you will not kill a ant or something. Then what about others, your vegetables? Even you're killing the plant. No, yes, we are killing. Yes, we are cutting the cabbage or anything. You buy and then you eat. Definitely you're killing that plant, but we're not uprooting it. We are just killing only one part of it. It will still grow. We are not removing. That's it, like removing a limb, but it will keep growing. Not human ka limb tod diya, so then it is gone forever. It is only plant. So plant, but that is also papa. It is not that you are allowed to do that. But what we do is do all that. We are committing sin, of course. Offer it to the Lord. So as a prasad, then you take it. So all this papa, this minute papa, what you do, which you don't realize, even that will get eradicated. That will get wiped off. So the welfare of all the living beings and who are free from all sins achieve, and such people will achieve liberation of the Supreme. Yeah. Next, yeah. Himanshu Babuji, take up. Kama Krodha.
काम क्रोध मुक्तानां यतीनां यथा सेतासम् अभितो ब्रह्म निर्वाणाम वर्ताते विदितात्मन
Viditatmanam. Viditatmanam.
आत्मनां.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes, nice attempt. So here it's given, those who are free from anger, and see kama, krodha, vimuktana. Vimukta means mukta. From what? Kama means too much of desire. Krodha, anger. So one who is free from anger and all material desires, who are self-realized, self-disciplined, and constantly endeavoring for perfection, are assured of liberation in the Supreme in the very near future. So all this path to liberation, what all you can do to get liberated, but not totally liberated, but you at least you're on the path of liberation. So cultivate all these habits and all this, whatever is said, and you will be on the right path and you'll be just moving ahead. So you should not have a materialistic desire, and as well as anger should be controlled. This we read 2 shlokas back. So everything, and you should be self-realized, self-disciplined. So that's why you people are not self-disciplined, definitely. You're all on dot coming to this class and attending on all days. I'm really happy for people who are made up a point like, yes, 18 days I'm going to attend, come what may. So that's really great. And constantly endeavoring for perfection. You want to learn more, more, more. Yes, I want to learn more, make it more perfect. So, and that quality is really good. And such people are assured of liberation in the Supreme in the very near future. Yes. Yeah, this is, I think, the last one. Yeah, Mathaji, Soumya Mathaji. Padikirada?
படிக்கிறோம்.
Bhoktaram.
भोक्तारं यज्ञ तपसां सर्वलोक महेश्वरं सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्ति पृच्छति.
Shanti Ruchati. Very nice. So what is it? Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam. Yajna, Tapas, all this. Who is the benefit? Who is enjoying that? Yajna. Yajna karo and Tapas karo. Who is getting that benefit? Bhoktaram. That is Bhoktaram is getting benefit. Who? Krishna. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Sab Ishwar ka, he is a Maheshwar. Who is he? Krishna. Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. He is friendly to all the living entities. Not only human beings, all the 84 lakh species. He is friendly to all the living entities. Jnatvama Shantim Ruchati. Once you know this fact, Shantim, you get peace. You get peace So that is the peace formula is given here. The sages knowing me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifice. Why you say all the sacrifices goes to Krishna? Because in all the this homa and all, when you do, no, you say oh, and then you do something, some name, any god, any demigod you take. Again, om, and Krishna says in 10th chapter, I am the syllable om. So what the starting only om karne se, it goes to Krishna. So all the benefits goes to him. He is the Bhokta. So the sages knowing me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attain peace from the pangs of material miseries. So one people who understand the sages and all these people who ever understand about Lord in this way, he's a Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, he's a Bhoktaram, any yajna tapas you do, it goes to him. And he is a very this well-wishing friend of all the living entities. People who know this, they get peace. They attain peace. So what is the peace formula? He's the supreme Krishna, is the supreme controller, he's the supreme enjoyer, and he's our only well-wishing friend. Other friends where you had in your school days and then changed to college days, there's some set of students. I mean, those friends are gone, then work. Arek job be one month, thick friends will be there. That is also gone. So nowhere you are, with the same old friend. Only a Krishna can be your well-wishing friend throughout. Right from your childhood, if you had that liking for Krishna, even when you grow old, you'll have a liking for Krishna. He is the only our well-wishing friend. He will never leave us. Yes. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Panchamodhyaya. So we have some other clips because very short chapter, no? So I filled up those gaps, two stories are there and one drama is there. So you all can I think 5-6 people can participate. Very bachu drama, okay. But it is good only. We have to learn like that. Okay, now difference between a non-devotee and a devotee. So earthquake comes, naturally the devastation means it doesn't see, oh, you are a devotee, then your house will not get, won't be grounded, only a non-devotee's house will be, no. When the earthquake comes, everything will be flat. So a non-devotee always, he feels the loss, my house gone, then try. But whereas a devotee, what he says, I trust Krishna's plan. Yes, okay, no problem. He has a better, plan for me. That's why this is gone. Government will give some money. Already I had some, repairing work in my house. That is all got broken. And I'm getting money also for building a new house. So something, not, exactly. I'm just cooking up a story. But even he is always happy with Krishna's decision. Nothing will shake him. Any devastation or anything happens, he doesn't get shaken up. Then I earned it, so I earned it, so it's mine. A non-devotee always think it's my caliber, what I worked hard, my this my what intelligence. I did so much efforts. That's why all this money what I gained is mine. In ISKCON also you can find there are many acharyas who are all in very good book. They're all professionals or in good jobs, earning so well, but very simple. They will be using the dhoti. Nobody will say they're all very qualified. Our own NND Prabhuji, our center head, he himself is IIT, Kanpur, IITian. Okay, he got so easily, he was in IIT. Nowadays, children learn right from 7th standard and 8th standard, getting prepared to crack that entrance exam of IIT. Still not able to do it. But very easily he was in the IIT. So brilliant, Prabhuji. And then he completed that. He came out and he got a placement, campus placement in this Infosys. And then, but somewhere he was feeling something is not good, something he was feeling lacking. Then he became a professor in a college. Again, the same feeling. No, I'm not happy. Money, yes, poured. Money is getting poured. But then he was not very happy, but not getting attracted towards money also. So something lacking. Then he used to visit ISKCON temple and all. Slowly he got interested in that. Oh, this scriptural studies, which is where I need to start this. He was an atheist. He used to always say, you should attend his Bhagavatam lectures at the morning 8:30. So you all can, if whoever is having time in the morning hours, you can attend his lectures 8:30 to 9. After bhajan, he gives lectures. So he says about his story also on and often he says, So he says, I was an atheist and suddenly I got interested in all this. Then he became sannyasi. Just, it doesn't take much time. So he becomes, and he's very happy now. And what is he earning? Nothing. He's just in the ashram. He's there. He's building a temple. A temple doesn't cost so much. It requires, money and all this. But very happy. Arams, everything is going on. Because he says, oh, thanks to my devotees, they're all helping me a lot. So very well, managing and all that. We're always happy, this Prabhuji is. So because they're all very happy because they leave the decision to the Lord. So it's all Krishna's mercy. Even if he gets money also, he says it's Krishna's mercy. Now, 4 pillars of dharma, we'll see. We should be kind and true. We should be truthful, and follow that austerity and what? Cleanliness. Yeah. So we should be kind to all the living beings, compassionate to all living beings. Truthfulness is always speak truth, even if your enemy comes, whatever. Just speak the truth. That is the end of it. Austerity, controlling the senses, and cleanliness is what? Keeping your body as well as the mind also clean. These are the 4 pillars of dharma. Like, for example, these people like Pandavas and all, they had a very tough time. But did they say, what is this? We were so good and all, what God has given us? Nothing. They went against Krishna. No, they still loved Krishna. They were worshipping Krishna. The Pandavas suffered a lot, but did not lose faith in Krishna. They did not lose faith in the Lord. So that is how. So our misery is not as great as theirs, right? They were all princes. Still, they suffered so much. Our suffering may be a small thing, hoga, but then comparatively, we may be feeling that. But then we have trust in the Lord. He will definitely take care of our this, and a day definitely will change, and things will be better for us. Yeah. So that is a drama. So I need some 5-6 people participating in this. One is Narada. If you people are interested, we will do this. Otherwise, we'll skip. Okay. Are you all interested? You cannot
Yes.
speak, okay? 1 minute.
Mm.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll just allow participate. Yeah, you all can speak. So I need one Narada, one Lakshmi, one Vishnu, and one Haridas. Kitna ho gaya? Narada, Lakshmi, Vishnu, and then Haridas, Haridas' wife. I think 5 people. So who are all participating? Soumya Mathaji, Himanshu Prabhuji.
Yeah, I can be Narada.
Okay, yeah. Sharvari and who else? 2 more people. Oh, Nitesh Prabhuji, very nice. And what? See, so many extra hands are gaya. So nice. Sindhu and Sumalata. Okay, we will give some part to you all also. Then Sumalata Mata, you take, normally what I do is, the bracket wala part I used to do. You do one day, you read all that bracket cutting, Sumalata Mataji, okay? Is it okay for you? Sumalata Mataji? Hare Krishna, I have unlocked, no? You can speak. Can't hear you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Who is what? Can you please tell who is what?
Yeah, that I will tell you. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Sumalata Mataji,
Okay.
muted. Unmute and speak. Okay, I'll tell you. Since Himanshu Prabhuji said he wants to become Narada, you become Vishnu Prabhuji. Male people will be given male characters. Okay. And then Lakshmi, Soumya Mataji, Lakshmi, and this Haridas. Haridas is Sharvari, and Sindhu will be Haridas' wife. Some name is given, which is there in the next. And what happened? Sumalata Mataji, will you be able to speak or what? On mute. Must unmute. I'm not logged.
Maybe I can do her. Sorry, is there a continuation in the next slide? I don't see.
Yeah, 3 slides are there. Continuation. Yes.
Okay. Fine.
Sumalata Mataji, I'm not able to hear your voice. Some audio problem? I think there's a problem. Though you showed interest, so since she has gone, I will take that. So normally
Maybe
I
I can do her part.
you are there. Nirvair, yes, Prabhu Mataji. Let's raise your hand so that I will know somebody is there to take up. Yes, Nirvair Mataji.
So, please tell who is what again. Final.
I told you you're
confirm.
Vishnu. I told you you're Vishnu.
I'm Vishnu. Okay.
Yeah, and Himanshu is going to be Narada. And then
Okay, cool.
Soumya, I
Cool.
said Lakshmi. And who is next? Sharvari, I said, what did I say?
Haridas's wife.
Haridas.
You are Haridas, and Sindhu Mataji will be Haridas' wife. I don't know that name. Okay. And
Okay.
Nirvair
Cool.
Mataji will be reading all whatever is that background, that bracket wala. Yes, start Mataji, Nirvair Mataji.
Okay, so Vishnu sleeping in his usual fashion with his head resting on his hands. His consort Lakshmi sits at his feet. Narada enters Vaikuntha.
Narada.
Narayana, Narayana.
Narada doesn't say Narayana, Narayana. Narayana, Narayana. Say that
Narayana, Narayana.
you're actually acting in a drama. Okay. So it's, I mean,
Okay, so I like that.
we should all,
Narayana, Narayana.
yeah, we should imagine Narada in our eyes, in front of our eyes. Yes. Lakshmi Mathaji. Lakshmi. Yeah. So we,
Sage Narada is coming.
Vishnu.
Oh, oh, Narada, please come in. You always make me so happy.
Yes. Narada.
Sriman Narayana. I am always chanting your name.
Enjoy
Can I
chant.
ask a question?
Enjoy chanting your name.
I always enjoy chanting your name. Can I ask you a question?
Why that hesitation, Narada? Being one of my beloved devotees, can I say no to you?
Narada.
This is my question. You said one of my dear devotees. I thought I was a big fan of yours. Is there any other devotee like me?
Oh, Narada, there are many.
How can there be a devotee equal to me? I am always chanting your name. I chant your name even in my dreams.
Narada, go and see this farmer in Bhaktigram. His name is Haridas.
Now, Nirvair Mataji, read that.
Farmer Haridas sleeps with his family. With the sound of early morning birds, he wakes up. Narada watches from the corner.
Yeah, Radha. Haridas' wife is called Radha. Yes, Haridas. Read. Sindhu
Looking at his palm.
Narayana, Narayana, please make this day divine. May all my deeds be credited to you.
Patidev, I have prepared breakfast for you.
First, let's dedicate it to Vishnu.
You can
Radha,
put breakfast in front of Vishnu's motif and pray. You
and
can-
Radha, keep this food as prasad for the guests. Later he says, Krishna astu after eating breakfast.
Story. Now Nirvair Mataji. Story. You read.
Haridas takes to farming. While working in the farm, he chanted Narayan a few times. When he returned, he worshipped Lord Vishnu and had dinner. Before going to sleep, he chanted Narayan a few times again, back to Vaikuntham.
Narada.
Lord Vishnu, you are not fair in your judgment of devotees. I saw Haridas in the Bhaktigram. He uttered your name only 20 times in the whole day. I chant not less than 1,000 times. How is he better devotee than me?
Yes.
Oh, Narada, I will explain to you. Please keep calm.
Narada went in.
No. This he has to only
Sorry.
say. Continuation. Vishnu only.
Go. Oh, okay. Go to the kitchen and bring a pot of water.
Now you read. Nirvair Mataji.
Narada went in and bought a pot of water.
Narada, balance this pot on your head and walk 100 feet.
Narada walks 100 feet in a delicate balance with all attention.
Narada, how many times did you chant my name while walking balancing the pot?
No, I did not remember you even once. I was too engrossed in balancing the pot on my head.
Narada, Haridas is a householder. His job is like balancing a pot on his head. Despite that, he remembered me many times.
Lord Vishnu, you have removed the pride that had covered me. Give me your blessing so that I will never again fall into pride.
So be it, my child.
Narada says.
Narayana, Narayana.
Superb. That's another. Maybe a little bacho type drama. Okay. But then I don't want to miss that because I like this class. Very into class. Though you people are not speaking. I mean, not letting out your feelings much. But then I like your class. So that's why I said, no, I will. It was actually in Tamil language. Okay. I teach Tamil kids. Okay. And so I copied that. The last moment I copied, I made it in English. Google Translate karke dal diya. Anyway, now we will
Maybe
come
you
to
told this story to us before as well. I remember
It's a very
this
common
story.
story, Mataji. It's a very common story. Just to prove, like, I am a true devotee. I am a good devotee. So to show that, being a householder, they're balancing act, so many activities. In spite of that, they're doing some puja. See, you people are especially taking out time at this odd hour at 3 o'clock and attending this class. And I thought mostly students, after attending college and this come and relax. No, there are working professionals who's taking out time and attending. So that's something to be appreciated. Yes. So this is what we will take the summary part now. Arjuna is still confused about what is better. There's 1 minute. Yeah, renunciation of work or work in devotion. Krishna explains that devotional service is better. Since everything belongs to Krishna, nothing is one's own. Nothing is one's own to renounce. Everything is Krishna. So what are you going to renounce? If it is yours, you're going to renounce. Everything is Krishna's. So thus, whatever one possesses, one should use in Krishna's service. A person working in such consciousness is renounced. This process is called karma yoga. Helps one to escape the result of fruitive action, that is entangled in rebirth. So one who works in devotion with his mind and senses controlled is in divine consciousness. Although his senses are engaged with sense objects, he is aloof, situated in peace and happiness. This is what we learned today, very small chapter. Tomorrow we will go into the detail of still more interesting about yoga. And at the end of it, there will be a surprise for you. There will be there will be what do you call in movie and all say some they say, no, there's sudden change. Oh, I didn't expect the change to happen. They say some secret will be there. So, okay, advancing in yoga through detached work. Samabuddhir visishyate. And then what second what you are going to learn is yoga ruda stage. There is a ladder type, yoga ruda, yoga rurukshu. The bottommost is yoga rurukshu. You climb the ladder in yoga and you will reach a top level as yoga ruda, giving up all work and do things. Then next we will be talking about further stages in the practice of yoga. We will learn and necessity of controlling the turbulent mind. That will be a turning point. So what is mind? Mind is so strong. We'll talk about the mind. Then the destination of the unsuccessful yogi. That will be again another topic. What will happen to the yogi? Yogi is what? Who is doing all this, scripture study, devotional service, everything he does. So, like I said earlier, to go to Goloka Vrindavan, I think I must have said, I should tell the kids actually, you should get 100 out of 100. No passing mark of 35 or 50 or nothing like that. Your handwriting will be given, additional marks, nothing like that. Well, behavior will be. This is only 100 mein 100 hi aana hai. 99.999, even 0.01% is left. You have to again be born here. But when you will be born, where you will be born? You will be born in a very nice atmosphere. Even in mother's womb, you will be saying, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will be learning, and very pious atmosphere, wealthy. Suchinam Shrimatam Gehe. Suchinam is well, devotional. Shrimatam is well, what? Srimati, this rich family. So there won't be the necessity to eat food. I mean, there won't be. You will not be in a poverty. Ki Hare Krishna manam sab nahi kar sakta. I have to go to job and get something to eat. So we are all in that stage only. We can't just keep sitting, going to temple and do puja. We have to take care of our family. We need to take up job for getting some money to take care of our lives. But such person, yogis will be born. Topmost yogis. In case if they don't get into entry into Goloka Vrindavan, they will be born here, but if they will be placed in Ambani's house or Tata Birla's house, everything will be on the platter. Even if you don't study also, but they will all study, okay, even in their family, we know. But your job is certain. You will have your own company. At the age of 17, 18, 19 and all, you will be director of one company, such a position. So now who is topmost yogi, we will see. Uttatamo Mathaji. This is what my suggestion you will say. Okay, so that's now 2 stories we'll just take up. That's very interesting. So there's a Raja Ambarishka story. Okay, he's a very nice and pious fellow, a pious king. He used to follow all the religious principles. See, that's why in 10th chapter Bhagavan says, out of all human beings, I'm the king, he says. So the kings are possessing, they possess all the good qualities, saintly qualities. So he used to, this Ambarisha Maharaj used to follow all that Ekadashi Upvas, which is prescribed in the scriptures. So, but the Ekadashi Upas is such a thing is, in the next day, when the Dwadashi comes, then one particular time will be there, you need to break the fast. If you don't break the fast in that time period, then there is no purpose of, the purpose of having that fasting done, that is not met. So it will be a waste, as if like you just remain bhuka, that's all. The whatever the outcome you're going to get, that will be wasted. Though he is not expecting that, but it will be wasted. So everybody, even see, when we started our day, this class, it was a Ekadashi day. Okay. So again, at the end of when our class will get over on 28th Thursday, on 26th, there is again an Ekadashi. So I will tell you in detail about Ekadashi. So next day, like Dwadashi is preparing himself to have, because he Nirjal Upwas, he won't even drink water in the throughout Ekadashi. What is Ekadashi? I hope you all know. It is the 11th day of waning moon or waxing moon. From Amavasya. Yesterday was Amavasya. So today will be Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, like that. Then after, like Dashami, Ekadashi. Again after Dwadashi, Trayodashi, Chaturdashi, and then you get Purnima. Again after Purnima, then this waning moon. Then now it is waxing moon or something like that. Okay, so that is the 11th day of, in every month you get the 11th day, and that day is called Ekadashi. So he had observed that Nirjal Upwas. And so next day, like he has to prepare something and eat, offering to the Lord as a prasad, then he has to consume in that particular time. So exactly at that time, the Durvasa, this Muni, Durvasa, that sage comes. He was actually envious of this person, Ambarish. What is he thinking also? Great devotee. Let me challenge him. Let me see what big devotee he is. See, exactly, while breaking fast, he comes. So now what? He's an Atithi. Atithi means what? Guest. So we have a practice, no? Atithi Devo Baba. So before, you can't eat anything without offering your Atithi. I mean, in fact, after they have food, then only you can have. So he has to wait. He cannot break his fast now. And he says, yeah, please welcome. Still, he says, yeah, come, welcome. We will, just make yourself fresh, and now I'll offer you food and all. He said, no, I need to take bath and come. I'll go to the river and take bath and come. And he goes. He said, okay, fine. You get freshen up and come. But he goes and he doesn't come back. So he's just, Ambarish Maharaj is waiting. Oh God, this man is gone. He's not coming. Now what am I to do? I have to break my fast also. And this sage is not coming. It's almost like, this. So one old man comes, he suggests, ek kaam karo, like yesterday you did Nirjal Upwas, so you can drink water and break that fast. Drinking water is not as if you're insulting a guest and you're eating something without offering him anything, nothing like that. You can drink water. So he said, okay, fine. Yes, he keeps on his mouth, he just drinks, and this Durvasa Muni comes. He's just testing, Bada ye kya samajhta hai apne aap ko? I will catch him. I will just show him my true colors. Hey, what are you doing? You're insulting me. I am your guest, and you're just you're having water and all, not offering me anything. He says, no, nothing like that. I don't want to disgrace you. No, he gets very angry. Durvasa Muni is famous for anger, No, they're all very good in scriptural things and all that. Then he creates one booth. This I saw by YouTube of Bachon ka YouTube, He just makes a booth, comes out of his power, and he tries to attack Ambarish Maharaj. But Bhagwan ka bhakt ko aise thodi chhodenge. Even Bhagwan may take time to get up from his Ananta Shayana, but his chakra, he comes first, or his Garuda Vahan comes first to protect the devotees. They don't wait, for Krishna to come. They just come first. Krishna, you follow, but we will go and protect the devotee. The chakra comes. Hey, what are you thinking? First kill the demon. Then he says, what? Then it starts following Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni he just runs for his life. Then he goes to Shiv, Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva says, oh God, I can't do anything in this. I can't, be a mediator or anything. You have made a big aparad. Go anywhere, but don't come to me. Sorry, I can't help you. Then he goes to Brahma. Brahma also says the same thing. Sorry, Vishnu ka devotee, you have, aparad kiya. We can't do anything. Just go away from here. You do one thing. Go to Vishnu only. Go to Krishna only. Ask for the solution. He goes there. Krishna says, is it? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, even I can't do. My chakra is left. So it is there to save the devotee. Now you do one thing, only one solution. Fall at the feet of the devotee whom you have insulted. And that is the only solution left. He's already gone to that upper loka, I mean, spiritual sky, again comes back. Because Ambarish Maharaja is in this world, no? He comes back and he keeps running, then he falls at his feet and says, I'm really very sorry. My intention was to test your, how great bhakta you are. So now I understood. Like you're really, exalted devotee. So I'm very sorry. And Ambarish Maharaj, says, talks to this person, what Chakra, please don't harm him. So Raja Ambarish forgave and saved Durvasa Rishi from Krishna's Sudarshan Chakra, even though Durvasa Rishi wanted to curse Raja Ambarish. See, in spite of all this, he was such a good soul. He said, no, please don't punish him. It was like by mistake he has done all that. So this is story 1. Now we'll go to story 2. A lot of time today. Oh no, it's almost time. That's all. Story 2 will be the last, okay? And that drama, it took some time, okay? That's why. So yeah, there's one King Nriga. His name is Nriga. So he is king means he has a lot of, wealth and all that. So he says, every day I will give 100 cows to each Brahmana. So you all can come. Any Brahmanas who is suffering or whatever, you all can, I'm going to give dan. So every day many Brahmanas comes and Brahmins go, that cow he just gives dan. 100 cows he gives as a charity. So once what happened is one Brahmana is taken, and the next day when he counted, there was only 99 cows. Oh, one missing. Where is my cow gone? So he comes back, he searches everywhere, and the next day when he comes and searches, then he found another Brahmana coming with 100 cows. Because the next day again, so many people come to take that alms. So these cows were given. Then he finds his own cow in that. He says, hey, come on, this is my cow which you are taking. He says, sorry, I'm just coming from the palace. Nriga Maharaj has given me as charity. I'm taking those cows. See, 100 cows. But he says, no, I can recognize my cow because yesterday I got, and this particular cow is the one what I have received. So man gets angry. He says, what? This is your cow and he's giving me the charity, whatever he has already offered to somebody, and that the same thing is giving to me. This cannot be tolerated. This person also says, who's the earlier one? He says, mere ko jo diya gaya, again he's doing this, as if, mere ko dena jaisa de diya, and again he's giving the same cow to somebody else. This cannot be tolerated. Then both of them go, they shout at Nriga, and they both do what? As a Brahmins, they were all Pandits. Give curse. You'll be turned into a lizard, and then he remains in an old well. He remains as a lizard for years together. He lives like that. Nriga turns into a lizard. And then he got delivered by Krishna. I think where Vrindavan. It's not given, no? I don't know. Yeah. So Vrindavan somewhere, when Krishna was small, he was playing ball, something. The ball fell into the well and he tries to, remove the ball, but his hand got, he touches this, lizard. He touches and he takes a Nrigaka form. And he realizes, oh God, I made such a big mistake, I should have not done this. So what mistake you think he has done? He was good, no, he was doing charity work only. So what great mistake happened that, he had to turn into the curse fell on him. Itna acha pious activity karke bhi bhai, he had to suffer. What best reason you can think of? Yeah, I'll tell it. He has done because of his offer. He felt mera naam, Roshan hoga. I'm a king. I'm giving. I have wealth. Come. Give. I mean, take. He never offered as a first. He didn't offer it to the Lord as a prasad. I mean, offer it to the Lord and take it as a prasad and distribute. That is what we have to learn. So whatever we distribute, any books you distribute or some charity or clothes or food or anything, offer it to the Lord. That is the first we need to learn. So if he had done that, then the curse would have not fallen on him. So this is what is written here. King Nriga, fond of performing fruitive activities, sacrifices and charity. He was good only, but without offering to the Lord, he was doing, because I have so much wealth. So let me give. That is what he was doing. So one mistake, dissatisfying to Brahmanas and inquiring sinful result to become lizard for a very long time, delivered by Krishna. King Nriga confessing the futility of fruitive activities. It was a fruitive activity what he was doing. So he understood and he confesses that, and therefore devotional service is only auspicious activity for soul. So we need to do devotional service means what? First offer it to the Lord and then distribute as prasad. Now that is a story of Nirva. All these stories you can find in Bhagavatam. Okay, these are all small stories. So we are coming to the end of it. Panchatattva mantra bolte and then we'll have the Hare Krishna mantra. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Chant and be happy. That is what we always say. So chanting itself is a very happy, happy you get feeling. So, Vaishnavas, all you Vaishnavas who I'm paying obeisance. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anandakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Why this silence? I don't understand. You're all engrossed or what? Is it that way or you're not interested in this chapter or whatever? Either you're totally gone, that what trance. Krishna ka kahani sunte you're gone into the Goloka Vrindavan thoughts. Okay, Ananda Koti Bhakta Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki.
Jai.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Jai.
Bhagavad Gita और भागवत ग्रंथ की.
Jai.
श्री राधा गोविंद की.
Jai.
और प्रेमानंदे.
Hare Hare.
Louder, Baba. I thought that is the last you'll say Hari Hari Bol. That's why I shouted.
Hare Hare Bol.
Yes. Just imagine if I didn't